So with this example it will be more clear how the crystal structure is found with the help of Bragg's results obtained in the Bragg's X-ray diffraction experiment. For NaCl, first order maxima for 100, 110 and 111 planes are obtained as 5.9 degrees, 8.4 degrees and 5.2 degrees respectively. Which crystal structure is followed by NaCl? So we'll just find out the ratio D100 is to D110 is to D111, that is 1 by sin theta 1 is to 1 by sin theta 2 is to 1 by sin theta 3. Theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, the angles for first order maximum for all these planes is given to us, and this ratio is obtained as 9.73 is to 6.84 is to 11.03. If you divide all these values by the small value, that is 9.73, we get it as 1 is to 1 by root 2 is to 2 by root 3, and this is the ratio for FCC structure, and therefore we can conclude that the given crystal NaCl follows face centered cubic structure. So this is how the crystal structure is found out with the help of Bragg's X-ray diffraction experiment. This is one more simple problem based on Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction. Bragg's reflection of the first order was observed at 21.7 degrees for parallel planes of a crystal under test. If the wavelength of X-rays used is 1.54 angstroms, find the interplanar spacing for the planes in the crystal. So here D is asked, interplanar spacing. N is given first order, so n is equal to 1. Lambda is given 1.54 angstroms, that is 1.54 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters, and theta, the angle at which the first order maximum is obtained, is given as 21.7. So this is a simple substitution problem. We'll just write the relation for D as n lambda upon 2 sin theta, and we'll substitute the values, and D can be obtained after calculation as 2.083 angstroms. So in this problem the value of D is 2.083 angstroms. The spacing between principal planes in a crystal of NaCl is 2.82 angstroms. It is found that the first order Bragg's reflection occurs at 10 degrees. What is the wavelength of X-rays? At what angle second order reflection occurs? And what is the highest order of reflection that can be seen? So here three questions are asked. First we will collect the data from the problem. The interplanar spacing is given as 2.82 angstroms, so that is 2.82 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters. Order of the maximum first order is given to us, so n is equal to 1, and theta is given as 10 degrees. So according to Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction, we can write 2d sin theta equal to n lambda. We are asked to find out wavelength of X-rays, so let us write the relation for X-rays, wavelength of X-rays. So that is 2d sin theta upon n. Just put the values given and we can get the value of lambda as 9.79 into 10 raised to minus 11 meters, that is 0.979 angstroms. So wavelength of X-rays we have found out. Second problem is at what angle the second order reflection occurs. So now we know the value of lambda. We can just put the value of n to be equal to 2 and we can get the value of theta. So d is known to us, lambda is known to us, n will be put as 2 and value of theta can be obtained. So theta can be written from this relation as sin inverse n lambda upon 2d. N is put as 2, lambda we just now calculated, d is given, and the theta can be calculated from this relation as 20.31 degrees. So second problem also we have solved. Third is what is the highest order of reflection seen. So for highest order we will put the value of sin theta equal to 1. So we can write the relation for order of the maximum n to be equal to 2d sin theta upon lambda, and for maximum value of n, sin theta will be put to be equal to maximum, and maximum value of sin theta is equal to 1. D is constant, lambda is constant, so this we cannot change. So sin theta, when sin theta is maximum, n will be maximum. So by putting sin theta equal to 1 we can get n max to be equal to 5.76. But n is what? N is an integer. So n is less than 6 means n is not equal to 6, and the highest value less than 6 is 5. So as n is an integer, the highest order that can be seen in this case is 5. So 5 orders of maximum will be seen. Calculate the smallest glancing angle at which K copper line of 1.549 angstroms will be reflected from crystal having atomic spacing 4.255 angstroms. So let us collect the data from the problem. Wavelength is given as 1.549 angstroms. The atomic spacing, that is D, is given as 4.255 angstroms. The smallest glancing angle means n will be equal to 1. Smallest glancing angle means n will be equal to 1. See, 2d sin theta equal to n lambda. So theta will be minimum when n is equal to minimum, and minimum value of n is 1. So we want to find out this theta for n equal to 1. So just write the relation for theta as sin inverse n lambda upon 2d, and put the value of n equal to 1. D is given to us, lambda is also given to us. So put the values of d and lambda and calculate the value of theta. It can be obtained as 10.48 degrees. Calculate the glancing angle on the plane 100 of a rock salt A equal to 2.814 angstroms corresponding to second order diffraction maximum for X-rays of wavelength 0.714 angstroms. So here plane is given as 100, so HKL is 100. Lattice constant is 2.814 angstroms, and wavelength of X-rays used in the experiment is given as 0.714 angstroms. N is given as 2, second order means n is equal to 2, and we are asked to find out the theta glancing angle at which the second order maximum is obtained. Now this is the unit cell for rock salt, and this is plane 100 in the rock salt. So in a rock salt, the interplanar spacing for plane 100 is a by 2, we can see from this diagram, and therefore the interplanar spacing we will write as a by 2, which is 2.814 into 10 raised to minus 10 divided by 2, that is 1.407 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. So in the Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction, 2d sin theta equal to n lambda, we will put this value of d to calculate the value of theta. So theta is sin inverse of n lambda upon 2d. N is given as 2, second order. Lambda is given 0.714 angstroms. D we have calculated 1.407 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters. So we can calculate the value of theta by using these values, and the value of theta obtained is 30.5 degrees. X-rays of wavelength 1.5418 angstroms are diffracted by 111 planes in a crystal at an angle of 30 degrees in the first order. Calculate the lattice constant of the cubic unit cell. So here wavelength of X-rays is given as 1.5418 angstroms, that is 1.5418 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters. Plane is given as 111, so HKL is equal to 111, H is equal to 1, K is equal to 1, and L is equal to 1. Theta is 30 degrees. Order is 1, first order. We are asked to find out lattice constant. Now interplanar spacing is given by DHKL is equal to A by square root of H square plus K square plus L square. This relation we have already found for interplanar spacing and the lattice constant in cubic structure. So this is a cubic structure, so we can use this relation. According to Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction, 2d sin theta equal to n lambda. So first what we will do, we will calculate d using this Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction, and we will put this d here, and we will calculate the lattice constant A. H, K, L are given to us. So to find d, we will write the relation for d as d equal to n lambda upon 2 sin theta. N is equal to 1, first order. Lambda is given to us 1.5418 angstroms, and theta is given to us 30 degrees. So d can be calculated as 1.5418 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters. So actually here sin theta will be equal to 1 by 2. So 2 will get cancelled, and lambda will be equal to d. So once d is calculated, we can write the relation for a as d HKL into square root of h square plus k square plus l square, and we can calculate value of a. So a will be 1.5418 into square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is square root of 3, and that value is obtained as 2.670 angstroms. So here we used 1.5418 as in angstroms. So final answer for lattice constant will be in angstroms. So the lattice constant in this problem is 2.670 angstroms. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel so that you will get timely intimation of new videos uploaded to the channel. Thank you very much.